Okay, when you guys understand God, I don't like using that word anymore. Um, the Most High, even that I don't like using it. I mean the source, the sole source. That's what I kind of like using now. So when you start understanding that, as I said to you, one day to God is 1,000 to us. When you understand what a sabbatical year is, you know when people go on sabbatical leave, they're gone. So you have to understand what a sabbatical year is in the source years, which is God years, okay? When you understand that, you're going to understand how to put all the formulas together. And when you understand that, it'll give you the birth of the earth, which is 4.5 billion years old. We're actually getting close to 5. And then that same number based off the Bible, information from the Bible, gives you the earth of the birth of the Big Bang, which is 15 billion years old. That's how I got all that information. And obviously there's more to it, because even though you might know the formula or you might figure it out, somehow you might figure it out, but once you do that, and that's the reason I kind of said to you guys how many times the earth has gone to extinction. Look up there, you can see all the earth extinctions since they've known about it based off the fossil records. There's actually 5, and that was a question that I asked you guys. How many extinctions have we had throughout the entire history of this world since the earth was created 4.5 billion years ago, pretty much close to 5 billion years ago? There's 5 that you know of. 5 that you know of. There's actually 6. When you understand what the 6th cycle or the 6th catastrophic extinction was, you have to go back to the book of Genesis 2 verses 5, when it kind of says there was no man to till the field. Remember, he created man and woman, and there's obviously before Adam and Eve, they were actually called pre-Adamites. So there was no man to till the field, which is in Genesis 2 verses 5, and it continues into verses 6. And then it goes, there's like a light rain. And I actually kind of took the information based off our history, well, real history, kind of say, and how the earth was kind of created and the biosphere and all these things. I actually put them each in the certain time spots I'm supposed to put them in. So it all works out perfectly fine. So I actually was able to create from the Big Bang Theory all the way up until now, right? But I actually wanted to break things in segments for all you guys so you can see. So when there was no man to till the field, man was wiped out. I kind of told you guys before, it was called like the Lucifer's flood. You know, when Enoch talks about they were doing DNA stuff and splicing with humans and with the pre-Adamites and causing and animals and the creatures back then, they were actually causing a lot of abominations of what Enoch talks about, manipulation of animals, manipulation of humans, which is what you guys know as mythology. Those were actually done in the old pre-Adamites. Then he actually creates Adam and Eve in Genesis, I think 7 or 8, and then he names them Adam. And then Adam in turn names all the animals, right? But before that, it was man and woman. This is why I kind of said to you, our shelf life, when that reset happened, called Lucifer's flood, but I just called it a different name. From that time it happened, that's ground zero. And then Adam and Eve starts off the other 7,000 clock. But that's just a human clock. There is actually a number attached to that clock. Yeah, there is a number attached to that clock, which is not the God. It's actually God's years. And I said I don't like calling it God. So on top of all that information I've actually said to you guys, there is a star, and you have to look at this, and a number 7 pops up again. The only way for you to view this star, which is a magnitude telescope or whatever, it's supposed to be only to the 7th, whatever it is. A rating of 7. I have it. I'll post it up there too if I can. And this is how you're able to see the star. It's like a 7th magnitude telescope, whatever it is. That's the only way you can see this little star. And this star is called the Methuselah. You know, just look up the oldest person in the Bible. And so he was born, he lived until 969 years. Methuselah, Methuselah, right? Something like that, Methuselah. So he is the oldest person in the Bible. There is a star as old as the universe. They thought it was older. It's almost like a divine spark. That is 15 billion years old. And this is what was puzzled NASA and the world. You look it up, research it all you want. It's Methuselah. And I had goosebumps when I actually figured that star out. When I noticed it, it just gave me a little chills. because I thought that was like the God spark, the spark. So I kind of renamed it the Source Star, right? But that is just as old as the Earth. It's the universe itself. 15 billion years old. As old as the Earth. And there's more information, and I'll keep you guys updated. Peace out. Stay safe and stay strong.